Hey guys, DC here, and this is my review of Mini Motorways for Apple Arcade on Apple TV. Now the game is loading up here. Developer is Dinosaur Polo Club. And we have a blank canvas here. Welcome to Mini Motorways. And I'm using my SteelSeries Nimbus for my controller. This game is about drawing roads that drive cities around the world. So if we move our thumbstick around and press A, we can begin to build roads here. So I'm just kind of getting the hang of everything. Alright, so we can also delete by pressing Y and holding the A button. So yeah, Y is being used to toggle back and forth between deleting or building. Alright, so I'm being prompted to build, I guess, a road between these two locations. Alright, so that little thing is a house, and I'm just going to be building the road for the house occupants to be able to get to the location. When a pin appears, this indicates a car wants to drive to this destination. Alright, simple enough. The more pins you collect, the higher your score will be. So I'm just kind of playing around with the roads here. Okay, we have a new house that has popped up. So I'm going to build a road. Maybe not to the location, but maybe just to the other road, like an intersection or something like that. So you can change the orientation of a house. I guess depending on how you build the road, they'll have the house face a different way. Okay, so I have like this sort of unique intersection going on here. I don't know how traffic friendly that is, but it seems to be working for now. And I'm just looking at some of the waterways here. Looks like we have Santa Monica Bay and the Los Angeles River. So I'm assuming this is maybe a part of California. Alright, and we have more pins popping up here. So yeah, this game, it's definitely giving me like a simulation vibe. On one of my prior videos, I mistakenly said that my first simulation game was The Sims, and that's actually incorrect. So my first simulation game that I started to play when I was younger was actually SimCity. And this game gives me that SimCity vibe. So SimCity was a game that I enjoyed a lot. And I think that I originally started playing that like on the computer. I don't know if that was like a Microsoft MS-DOS computer, but SimCity was my first simulation, and I wanted playing The Sims much later on. And as I just, like, you can pause the game with the triggers there, so I was just kind of trying other buttons. At the end of each week, you'll be able to choose between 2 sets of upgrades. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to determine the passage of time in this game. You're just gonna have the cars moving, but there's nothing that signifies the passage of time, like, you know, night and day or a clock or anything like that. So I can do bridges here. Alright, so now I can do a bridge across the waterway there. But yeah, so this is giving me that SimCity vibe. I ended up playing Sims much later on, I think like on PlayStation probably. But SimCity I originally played on a computer. First time I played that. Beyond SimCity, other simulation games that I have enjoyed in the past were Theme Park. I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever heard of Theme Park, but I think I originally played that or first played that on it's a system called 3DO, and I think it's in my outro when I kind of show all the different systems. 3DO. I think that's where I played that game, Theme Park, which is like a simulation, probably similar to like a Roller Coaster Tycoon. I've never played Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I think it's along those same lines where you're just, you know, building a big theme park and trying to make sure, you know, your fans enjoy it, and well, not your fans, but you have people come by your park and kind of just have it kind of working nicely there. So yeah, this gives me that, you know, SimCity vibe, that theme park vibe, sort of simulation type game. And you know, there's not many simulations games that I've played on, you know, Apple Arcade. The last one that's pretty popular is actually Doodle God Universe, if that's considered a simulation. I think it is, and that one's pretty popular. It's been around in kind of different, I guess, different sort of fashions, and has kind of had different spin-offs, and it's recreated itself, you know, 1,000 times over. Similar to like Angry Birds, which you know I reviewed around the same time because I think they came out the same week on Apple Arcade. At least their new improved upgrades or updates rather. But yeah, this is Mini Motorways. You know, obviously this is a very basic sort of I guess town, if you want to call it that, or sort of you know, basic, you know, infrastructure. I know that it does go into different highways that you can build, things like that. And as I put in some traffic lights there, let's see if that helps the traffic kind of in that one area. But yeah, if you're into simulations, definitely check this out. This is very smooth. I like the colors. Looks pretty cool here. I'm not a big simulation guy, but this is a nice little offering. If you're into simulations, I would check this out. It runs smooth. It's pretty intuitive. It starts off pretty simple here. I'm sure it definitely does grow into something very unique. And that's pretty much it for my review. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you can't win if you don't play.